Game always crashes the immediate instant that I start streaming. I went to Kaguya's menu and totally.
Yeah, that fucking dude with the funny ass Trump visor was most likely correct.
So I'm going to Seiryu Grotto. I'm popping a boost and we're getting to work. I'm getting this ice build.
No, that's not the shooter, guys. No, that's Secret Service.
I'm about to be able to hit 30 mil with multiple elements.
That's the shooter? No, man. I'm saying like he's right there, as in like the Secret Service is right there. Why didn't the camera?
Though I think wind is actually my strongest build right now. I don't know if I've ever hit 30 mil with dark.
Wait, he's aiming too.
Oh, they always aim.
And look what happened to him. No, they are always aiming. I thought he like perched up.
Trump got shot at today, and I'm watching Hassan's broadcast of it.
Of course they're always aiming. I meant like I thought he moved like right before the shot. And look, see his head moves.
Took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably.
So as I was trying to do before I rudely crashed,
And you know, that's a little bit old.
check how much Tempest mats I got.
If you want to really
Let's see here. Take a look.
take a look what happened.
Alright.
Yeah, he's like.
So as you can see, all these things I have a shit ton of. From doing Abyss Purg. This is just from doing Blitz a shit ton. Did a lot of Eldritch Beast during the LTD. So the main farms I have to do is getting a shit ton of these marbles, which is going to take a long time. And I've already got 31 of these seedlings, so
Like I think you see him shoot.
I need 69 more. I want to make 2 of these.
Want to really see something that said, take a look what happened.
Let me show you the Frozen Heart Hail mag. It's a good mag. Very good ice. My attack stat is going to be really high. So I'm very excited to get that mag.
This is where the shooter was, it looks like. Yeah, he was
With my dark build that just uses Cielos, holding a dark fin, I already have 82,000 attack. So with these, I'm already going to be getting more attack than that. I might wind up going up to 90,000 attack with my ice build. That will be godly.
Where's Mark Wahlberg when you need him the most? Oh, Alexa's Uber Eats.
Very hype. I'm going to be godlike, man. I'm going to be one of them OP-ass players you see walking around. Because a lot of them older players that have been playing for a hot minute, they're not too active anymore. So we need some new emperors on the throne. And I'm going to be one of those people.
During President Trump's rally in Butler, Pennsylvania on the evening of the 13th of July at approximately...
Yeah, they really shot Trump.
Suspected shooter fired
That shit's crazy.
from an elevated position outside the rally venue. U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. Photo of the bullet whizzing past them? Wait, what?
No shot.
No. No, I don't believe that. Is this real? No fucking who is this guy?
So we got to do some arcane Seiryu Grotto.
No, I don't think... There's no way that's real.
You guys want to see some big damage?
Would that even... Why would I like hit the frame?
I wonder if I'll hit 30 mil against these guys. Ah, fuck me.
No, I don't think so. The direction is like not correct either. So I doubt it. It's just the chemtrail in the background. Yeah.
Aw, that's depressing.
U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized who is now deceased. U.S. Secret Service quickly responded with a protective measure, and the former president is safe and being evaluated. 1 spectator was killed. 2 spectators were critically injured. The incident is currently under investigation, and the Secret Service has formally notified the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
All right, well.
So they shot at a bunch of people.
So I'll probably only have to pop like 3 boosts. I'm just going to use my 300% LTDs.
You need a slow-mo guy like
I'm glad you can fight the electric new to get these.
a Chinese chemtrail from Ukraine. Could be. Is this geolocated proof of the location of the shooter? Yeah. Yeah, this video is the one that was like circulating around of the dead dude on top of the...
I gotta change up my fit first, though.
On top of the barn. That's, like,
What
right
kind of
there.
drip
I'm not gonna show
are we
it to you
feeling
right
for
now.
today? Yeah, let's be over-designed.
Just so you know, Trump said he was hit by a bullet.
He was hit. His ear was shredded.
Said he was hit by a bullet. A source who spoke with a member of the Secret Service tells TMZ Trump was not hit by a bullet, rather a bullet hit his teleprompter and the glass struck him in the ear. Trump is
What?
hit by a bullet. Would you guys? Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
No.
Tenko threshold. Yeah, it looks cool.
Do you think Trump will try to make it political?
Hey.
Yeah, I know. Just like get politics out of this political assassination. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey.
but
We having drip.
teleprompters do look intact, so I don't know.
All right, let's grab the Makami. Grab the Tsukumo just for some mob clear. I should level up other vanguards that I have. Like, I heard Orihime has really good mob clear. No! Oh gosh.
Alright, let's see.
I just want to pop my boost game.
They're talking about Clinton News Network. Bet they're celebrating right now. You know what I'm saying, brother? Bet they're having a party over there.
Pop the LTD, and I'm gonna pop an XP boost as well.
It doesn't take a lot to dig and find that
All right.
people take cues from not just leaders, but from people around them. And when
Yeah, that's wild that someone really shot the man.
sometimes things are uncorked, and it is important.
I wonder, like, what kind of viewpoints that dude held.
As we are seeing today, to tamp things down. And I think that's an important point, Neos guys. I can feel your anger from here. I've felt that same anger too from some of the rhetoric I've heard from the former president. So what I would hope in this moment to what you said, and we are seeing it across the board. Let's all say, stop it.
So everyone that is like new to the game and like you don't really have like many like partner characters, here's my advice to you. When November or whenever they're like giving you like a free chance to choose a vanguard or something, always choose either Makami or Tsukumo. Makami's really good because he gets you through dungeons fast, and Tsukumo's really good because you can do Darkfin with her and she's really strong. She's probably the strongest like non-limited vanguard.
Approximately 6:15 p.m., a suspected shooter fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. U.S. Secret Service personnel neutralized the shooter, who is now deceased. The Secret Service quickly responded to with protective measures.
So they killed the guy that shot him.
Trump is saved. One spectator was killed.
NYPD on Fox saying his Palestine campus protest is responsible for shooting.
No
Why
shot.
wouldn't they kill Biden then? Like, what the fuck? Like, that makes no sense. Like, why would they shoot at Trump then? Fox News is so stupid. Like, that's such a stupid fucking... That is such a stupid fucking argument, dude. Like... what? Like,
So this is what you do in here. I wonder if there are some new people that don't know this anymore. You gotta run all the way back here, and then this is like so rare for this game. You have to do a platforming challenge. Fuck! This shit's not even like that hard, but I'm stupid. Bruh, no way.
The nature of the injuries to those people who are injured inside, including
Okay.
the person who is additionally dead.
You just step on this pad, then the electric nuke comes.
Shoot and kill the shooter who was outside of the venue. And it answers some of the questions or the concerns that you've heard on our air in the last hour.
I do think the Secret Service fucked up, yes. Yeah. Which is wild, because like how the fuck do you let a dude on a white barn rooftop with a rifle get that fucking close, up close personal? How the fuck do they not actually have
Oh gosh, the nuke's gonna kill me!
that rooftop to begin with? Because it seems like quite a good position to get an angle on the fucking president, which makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. Dun dun dun. It's PR. I mean, it's conspiracy theory hour. The Secret Service knew. What did they know? I'm kidding, obviously. do love that Trump is trying to attend the UFC fight. Well, it's not just that, but it's like that is the one place where he's objectively the most safe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like surrounded by the most like-minded individuals. Like he doesn't even need Secret Service at the UFC fight. You know what I mean? Like there's no plus lightning never strikes twice unless it's the top of the hour ad break. In which case it will strike you at the
He better stop saying that.
you are subscribed for $6 or for free with a Twitch Prime.
Man, preying on his downfall.
If you are subscribed. Twitch Prime
Are you preying on Trump's downfall? Let me know.
A rally is surrounded by like-minded individuals, Lamau. Okay, facts. But it's like in a public space, it's a little different. You know? I feel like a UFC is a little different. He's surrounded by
Hiya.
but in the opposite direction. Here's what they're gonna have right now. Campaign socialist. I love all the fucking weirdos that come in here to be like, this is my opportunity. Like the president, the former president, I'm gonna make this about Hassan. Personally, I hate him that much. Like, just fucking kick back, man. Take your shoes off. Maybe take your socks off.
Holy shit, he burned me good that run. Ow, no kill.
A thing or two, you know? Nope.
Wow, that took me long as fuck. Why did oh yeah, because I kept falling down with stupid shit. I didn't get one. I got one only that run. At least you're pretty much guaranteed to get one every run at least. Sometimes the electric new will drop 3 per run.
They didn't see that. They have no idea. Dude, I mean, come on, bro. He's literally fucking slamming his fist up. I said every time he put his fist up, that's another 10,000 votes in a fucking swing district, okay? Like, and he swung that shit so goddamn hard, okay? Oh my lord, dude. Oh my fucking
Just the loading screen that makes it, or like, this the loading screen that is the reason why you can't play this game in the living room. Hate this loading screen. We need some new loading screens, man. Some actual cool ones. Some of them are cool, but we don't get to really see them.
We're changing the minds of a generation out here. Pretty sure you read his list that said fight, fight, fight. Do you think this makes Trump's more likely to support gun control laws? Fuck no.
I don't think going on the opposite direction.
Yeah. He's like, we need to make sure that thank God for guns. Thank God for law enforcement. Every American needs a gun. More guns.
Chief medical correspondent Dr. Seedlings is from researching to join us now.
Are you kidding me?
Obviously, I mean,
Oh.
if the bullet pierced the upper part of his ear, that is extraordinarily close to a shot that could have killed him.
Yeah, no doubt. And even though it appears that it was mostly the ear and the soft tissue around the ear, you know, when you're in the hospital after something like this, you have to sort of evaluate the possibility that they may have still caused a skull fracture or something else, you know, a significant blow to that part of the head. Looks like he's doing fine. And I think
You can tell they're so sad. They're like, oh man. Unfortunately, maybe there's a skull fracture.
a couple things. First of all,
Who knows?
after you hear the bangs, and the former president, he then seems to go down on his own. That was one important. He's covered up by the agents there who are protecting him, but also probably doing a little bit of what is called a secondary evaluation, making sure, or trying to determine, at least at that point, if there are any other injuries. We see what we see, but it doesn't mean that something else couldn't have happened as well in a situation like that. The president stands up, he's raising his right hand. He seems to be walking on his own. You know, again, surrounded by the Secret Service agents, but walking on his own. Those are all very important.
The fist pumping.
Hey.
And I feel like if you're Secret Service, do you let him do that? No, I mean, but he's obviously so content brained that he was like perfect. He's just the all strong. Yeah. Which is crazy to do that. Thank you. I mean, this makes Trump look amazing. Like,
Yeah, no, he looks so sick. He looks so fucking cool. It sucks. I hate it.
Just under 3 hours that if there had been any other secondary injuries or unrecognized injuries from the scene, they would have likely found those by now. X-rays, perhaps a CT scan, really examining the president all over to make sure, again, there wasn't another injury from, whether it was bullet or secondary projectiles, whatever it may have been, that probably would have all happened by now, Anderson.
My next year crazy. Got more guns than the Navy.
Wear in the ear, things like that. Is it possible that would require? Would that just heal on its own? Would it require some sort of follow-up, cosmetic surgery?
It's still going to be odd.
I was looking at
I wonder if that, like, say I finally get my channel to monetization, I wonder if that, like, one, like, very fan service heavy loading screen will, actually be, like, not good to, like, display.
Longer term with hearing, things like that, balance difficulties. We don't know. I think that the biggest thing at this point is trying to figure out.
Hey, you got 3 from that run. Nice.
More dramatic or significant injury. Hopefully not.
This ain't even going to be that hard to accomplish.
But my guess is there will probably be follow-up necessary, if for nothing else, just for the cosmetic injury to the ear. But again, this can be very serious. I mean, there could be a skull fracture underneath that injury. There could be damage to the ear itself, the inner ear.
I saw I actually gained 2 subs since I started streaming this. Pretty dope, man. I gained most of my subs from doing Pokemon Showdown, so it's cool that people want to watch Onigiri too. Y'all gotta start playing this shit before the game dies. Even though I don't think it's dying because they're giving us cool, like, events and they're giving us new shit a lot, so I feel like if the game was in danger of dying, then we wouldn't get any new updates for a while.
On the ground, and people down on the ground are crying. We don't know what to do. People are just screaming and crying, and then all of a sudden people will start standing up and we start walking out, and we looked on top of the AGR building and there was Secret Service up there. They were standing around what we now know was the shooter. At that time we really didn't know where it was coming from.
And to set this up, Sean, so when we were inside there, we're in the back with the media, and then when you can see the former president wasn't too far from us speaking, this was all happening to his right. So this AGR building that we're talking about is the American Glass Research Building. That's at like 68th and Whitestown here in Butler, so that's just outside of the ground. So it wasn't like this person entered, because we've been talking about safety and security and the Secret Service doing those pat-downs and checking bags. According to what we know right now from witnesses and the police is that this person was on a rooftop of this AGR building, which is outside of those grounds. So then you saw the people kind of surround that building. And going back to that man, though, and his family, were people crying and were people running out after they saw someone was shot?
No one really started running. We just all kind of hit the ground, and people were yelling for paramedics and police to come.
And I actually clipped into those
6 or
boxes.
7 state troopers that just all of a sudden showed up out of nowhere. And
I used a lot of stamina down here.
Off the bleachers, and who was dead at that time.
Well, thanks for talking to us. I'm glad that you're okay. I'm glad your family's okay. But I think most people are still in shock. I mean, just trying to piece this all together. But it is important to point out as we look at kind of the layout of where the former president was when he was grazed by that bullet on his ear, and then goes down, where this shooter was, according to investigators, was up on that roof of the AGR building outside of the farm grounds. Sean.
Alexis, great reporting. Let's go back to President Trump's statement on Truth Social. It pierced his upper right ear, is what he said. So what we're really talking about here is, we're talking about maybe 1 millimeter, 2 millimeters, and he was probably assassinated. That's how close this guy got from this rooftop. How far away was that rooftop where we believe the shooting took place?
I'm not kidding when I say
pretty close.
Sean Hannity has to be so sad.
The layout with this AGR building.
Because
I
he
don't really know. I
actually
mean,
does
how
love
close
Trump.
is that AGR building to where?
Like Tucker Carlson and everyone else, like, they don't give a fuck about Trump. They hate him. Sean actually, I think, has genuine love for him in his heart, like sexually.
So they
What the fuck?
bullets were then coming
Hey,
from
got 2 again.
my back, just that way.
Yeah. And as you said, we're talking about 1 millimeter. I mean, to graze the former president.
Bro, this shit rocked their fucking hearts so hard. They're using the metric system. They're talking about millimeters, okay? They're broken right now.
Silencer on that gun because it sounded like muffled shots, and that's why some people at first were a little slow to react because you didn't know if it was fireworks. I think people thought the speaker blew, but it was a fun and exciting atmosphere. He was working the stage. It was a typical Trump rally. I think people do think about safety and security when you go into a huge event like this, and when there's so much tension around politics, you know, people get a little bit worried for their safety. But nobody ever thought this was going to happen from the people we've talked to, Sean.
Yeah, very clear to me as somebody who's been shooting since he's 10 years old. When I heard the sound over and over again, it was
Bruh, how's that relevant?
very clear to me that that was the sound of a gunshot. Selena Zito was on our air, and
He's like, it felt like I got shot when I watched Trump getting shot. That's what Sean Hannity's saying. Mike Collins, GA. The Republican District Attorney in Butler County, PA, should immediately file charges against Joseph Robinette Biden for inciting an assassination.
Yo,
That's
bruh.
awesome.
Here we go.
Dude, he's right. I don't know if he knows this, but the Supreme Court made that legal, by the way. Like,
Yeah, as long as it's like filed under some sort of like presidential act thing.
a passionate debate. First, now we go for more and the latest update. Our own Peter Ducey. Peter, what's the latest where you are?
Oh.
Sean, the latest is the president
I gotta be
Biden
so rare.
says from Rehoboth Beach, where he's vacationing for the weekend, he does not know enough to judge whether or not this was an assassination attempt or not. He says he has an opinion about that, but he won't share it yet. The press pool that is traveling with him on this out-of-town trip has not been told that they can go home for the night. So it's possible we will hear from him again once more information is out there. It is possible that we will just get some more written information. The president says he is trying to get in touch with Donald Trump. I reached out to a White House official. It does not sound like
I wonder
that has
who's
happened
better.
yet. They're going to keep us posted. And President Biden, the big point that he was making while
Most
he
of
was
the vanguards I
announcing
use are boss
this action
vanguards.
is he said Trump had a rally that should have been able to go off peacefully without any problem. He said the idea that there's political violence in America like this is just not appropriate. He's asking everybody to condemn it. A few minutes after this happened, I phoned a very high-ranking...
I'm sorry, it's just so funny when like a Republican says, like any Republican talks about divisiveness or political violence.
What would be happening, and this official I hadn't heard about it yet, and so this isn't the kind of thing where, even though it is such a potentially destabilizing political action, it's not like everybody at the White House
I don't know who I should use.
a buzz on their phone that it happened. They find out about this stuff the same way that we
Honestly,
do,
fuck it.
and we
I'm using Gen A instead.
like this. Trump as president, Trump as a candidate, Biden as president, Biden as a candidate, and it's very notable.
They got a buff Gen A. Or Gen A. However you pronounce it.
Everybody has to empty their pockets. You can't.
Because she's not free to play, but she's just a vanguard that you can purchase.
Fox News is cutting out.
This location outside of the venue where the rally was happening. Again, that seems to match what Elena is watching right there behind her. So that's what we know at this hour. Anderson, the other thing that I think this raises obviously is the ongoing investigation. They're they know exactly who this person is by now. And they're going to do the necessary work to figure out everything about that person's background, to find out any political beliefs, obviously anything that could explain the motivations, given the fact that we do not have a suspect alive now at this point, according to the Secret Service. So now the work is going to be done the hard way, and just to gather evidence from that person's background.
So Evan, just briefly, let me just clarify. It's one rally goer killed,
Trump touching his
and
right
now
ear
you've
and then
learned
removing his hand with blood on it.
others have been wounded. That's correct.
Were wounded. That's according to the Secret Service statement.
So none of that includes the gunman himself.
Right, exactly. The gunman is a separate person who's been killed by the Secret Service.
All right, Evan Perez, thank you. John Miller has new reporting about this shooter. Let's go to him. John, what have you learned? John Miller, can you hear me?
Nope.
I can hear you.
Okay, great.
What we're learning now.
I think I'm gonna do build guides, or maybe not build guides, but like me talking about my build, like in different streams and videos.
Law enforcement sources now is that an individual was seen walking through the field by people who were outside the rally. People outside the rally couldn't see, but they could hear, so they had gathered.
I'll talk about my win build.
We're having trouble. At one point, they they see him on the roof with a rifle.
John,
I'm gonna try and recap.
Yeah, we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you shortly. Tim Kelly, you're joining us here in New York, presidential historian. Obviously, this is not something that was.
How did you survive that?
We have seen obviously a number of threats that have been intercepted by law enforcement.
No.
Nonsense, Ronald Reagan, but I
Yo, nice. I got 3.
Tonight, this nation faces once again
See, always be good.
lawlessness, hatred, and unreason.
Are you kidding me?
It would be wrong, it would be self-deceptive to ignore the connection between that lawlessness and hatred and this act.
Might as well not even use a Vanguard.
Lyndon Johnson in June of 1960.
Just lunge step everything.
A few years later, another presidential candidate was attacked. In 1972, George Wallace was gunned down. He survived, but he was paralyzed. We have had very violent political contests before.
Oh my gosh, lock on. There we go.
Remember, we are capable of this as a nation. The people who do it, of course, are outliers, but they are a product of the extremism and the anger and the hatred that sometimes pulses through our elections. And so tonight is a terrible reminder of another period in our history. But
He better not say Abe Lincoln or some shit.
to be bred in the bone. And I can understand Scott's anger and sadness. I feel it too.
Yo,
I feel it for everyone.
lunge step gets glitched around here.
Because the gunman attacked democracy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh gosh, that's annoying.
So this kind of rhetoric, unironically, is going to get the moderates to be like, maybe we should reconsider Donald Trump as a reasonable president, as a reasonable candidate. I'm just letting you guys know, because some chatters are like, oh, what's the future here? What's the future here? People are tuning into CNN, and CNN is literally just like, yeah, democracy was on the ballot, and you know, democracy's on the ballot, and you can't be fought with bullets or some shit like that. You know, they're trying to be all poetic, wax poetic.
Die.
This is how you get Trump to go from a guy who literally moments before
Are you kidding me?
raised by a bullet
At least I got 3 from the boss. I got no rewards.
is talking about like genociding
That still took like 5 minutes. Oh man, dude. How can I get my runs to be faster, man? Like,
crazy that these guys are like, yeah, and that's why this man, you know,
my Vanguards.
this is not how we do this. You know, we have to dial it back.
Yeah.
Like, they're just doing,
Fuck it. Well, Battle Mage Shizuka has some mob clear moves, I thought. Fiery Dance of the Fiery Heavens or whatever the fuck. Wait, what is that move called? Oh yeah, okay, Dance of the Fiery Heavens. I'll try Dance of... Oh, I never used it.
Debate our differences and we sell them at the polling place. That's how it should be.
Oh, this is the one that people use for mob clear.
And so we don't know
Dance of the Blazing Bow.
shooter yet, and we shouldn't jump to conclusions. You know, John Hinckley, who shot Ronald Reagan, was...
Alright, now let's try Battle Mage Shizuka.
Shooter manifesto is up. Really? No.
We came to an assassination of the candidate.
So, as for my progress, I have about 45 of these shits right now. I'm about halfway there.
Politics was at a political rally.
I'm so hyped to have my ice build. Then, I'm going to start farming my wind build. So I'm going to start doing Fujin.
New York City, and that's what inspired
That's the whole reason I'm getting my ice build, so I can just clap them up easily. I have really good ice moves, I just need the mags.
my folks who
If you're a real one, if you're an actual bold Democratic Party legislator, you literally use this momentum, okay? You use this momentum to straight up turn around and be like,
How did you survive?
it's time for gun control, okay? Any real one that is a legit fucking politician uses this opportunity and this momentum for some gun control, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Somebody come out and just be like, listen, we got to do a bipartisan solution to this. This is unimaginable. This is unacceptable. Violence like this is so goddamn commonplace. Okay? Violence. What is this? We come to the sovereign trust to discourse on Trump because we know you hate him. I mean, yeah, I do hate him. And no, him getting shot and looking super cool and throwing up a fist right after he got shot is not going to change my...
That man really did get shot today.
What he was saying 3 seconds before he got shot at, which is like, again, we need to do concentration camps and mass deportation of like 20 million Mexicans and anyone that I have declared a Mexican for having somewhat Hispanic origin is not the guy I'm gonna turn on all of a sudden to be like, oh, well,
damn, how many of these things are there?
Lamau Shane Gillis guessed it. No, he didn't, because he was much funnier.
It almost got me.
Bro, this loading screen is demonic. Why don't they just start putting the cool home screens they make as loading screens? Like, I'm sick of this one. It's from like 2019. I don't even know. It's Inuccio. No one has that Vanguard. Even though Inuccio is good, like Broken Seal, I think you have to get a lot of scrolls of her, but I know she has like a million hits of like multi-hit moves that are wild.
And how funny it would be, like obviously not, you know, like he wasn't, you know, calling for his assassination. You know, I'm not trying to get him clapped. Do you really think that they consider the martyr aspects of this and there's likely to put some right where he's all right? Do you think there's
Die!
Maybe it'll fucking force him to rake his hitter, I don't know. He's already hit all the fucking high notes.
See, hey, 3 again? Let's go. Oh, never mind. Got a piercing stone. Oh, I can't pick it up. Too lazy. Okay, Fiery Heavens, Blazing Bow, let's see.
Use Garglands on the button instead of climbing up.
Hold on. I have TTS on, but I couldn't even understand what that shit said. Bruh. You're lucky I even managed to do that shit on my first try. My mob clear sucks. Like, oh gosh. I mean, what if I just sit here and charge it up? Does it become good? No, it does not. Oh gosh. Well, let's see, what's this move? Is this move at least faster? No, it's not. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna lunge step him. I should just equip my rain weapon. Here, let me open up stream on my phone so I can actually read chat. Give me un segundo. Oh, G-Botch, use Garglance on the button instead of climbing up. Really? That's a thing? I had no clue. I don't even have any Garglances on my weapon though. Yeah, I'm tuned into this Assange stream because there's some crazy shit happening.
I think these guys are not up to date. America and the world are watching. Through this 2-minute and 30-second video clip is extraordinary. And all the still photographers, you know, Sean, from these rallies are there in the front row, and they're looking up at the stage, so they're looking up at the president.
Bruh! Yo, you gotta be joking, man. This game...
I don't know what he said when he...
that shit was messed up, and we all saw that.
But we heard on the microphone, he said, let me get my shoes, let me get my shoes. I think he said it 3 times. I think he's saying fight. It's me reading his lips a couple times.
God. Dude, this is so, like, we look at, like, North Korean propaganda or whatever, but, like, this is literally identical, dude. This is...
Hiya.
Dear leader says fight.
It's shot in the middle of a perfect layup.
What he perceived this as possible final moments, he said, fight. Fight for me. No, he said, ow! That's what he said, bro.
Perimeter. You can, Sean, you can probably see a direct line 200 or 300 yards away.
No, bruh. That's so annoying.
Need to be on the lookout.
Yo, dude, of course, like, this is so funny, Botch. Like, now that I have a viewer in the stream, I'm having, like, the most shit run of my fucking life.
He used to rally.
All my damage cap buffs wore off. I didn't kill him in, like, 2 moves like I usually would. Typical. At least I got a seedling from the reward.
But I thought he meant, like, when he was getting shot. When he was...
Investigation. Let's see where that story goes. I think for Milwaukee, Sean, I can tell you already. Security.
No, he did. He did say that when he was wagging his fist in the air.
LOL. KILL.
Chill as hell.
Yeah, get out!
Oh, dude, it's so fucked. I already said Reagan landslide. Reagan landslide.
Figure out a way to balance all.
I can hit 29 mil on this guy with wind.
Well, what is it, Dana? 6 days?
Yeah.
Starting now.
Yeah, you know, Bill, as I listened to you, you talked about report. I saw the same report, and it's chilling if in fact...
Bro, isn't it crazy they shot Trump?
About somebody seeing somebody on a roof, and then, of course, you got to wonder, I'm looking at all of these people behind the president, I'm sure all the people in the audience, all of them have...
Bro, if he actually got shot and killed, it would probably be worse. Because, like, I think QAnon MAGA guys, like the most ride or die MAGA guys, will be even crazier. At least now there's, like, still an outlet for them to lend their frustrations, and it's just by, like, voting and believing in even more conspiracy theories or whatever. But, like,
man.
if he actually got shot and killed, holy shit.
I'm gonna have to be doing so much shoe 10, dude. Like, over the next, like, couple, like, months or so, all my streams are probably gonna be, like, shoe 10 related once I finish this. Then I'll go back to farming the few moon mags I still have left to grab. And then I'll craft 2 crystal mags at once.
Republican is gonna fucking wipe out the Democratic Party. Trump is the best possible person that the Democrats could run against right now. The man that is singularly responsible in the eyes of the entire country, whether they support him or whether they hate him, for abortion being banned. Okay?
You have so many
That was a waste of
stories
SP.
who will say, well, I was supposed to be on that flight. I decided to take a later one, or I changed my flight at the last minute, or I happened to miss my flight. Whatever it was, like, there are so many of those stories. This story, it will be the political shock of certainly my lifetime. I hope that this is never ever happens again. I think the other thing is, Sean, there was a lot.
I have gargoyle lances too. I just don't bother equipping them.
Junior, because of what happened to his father and the political violence there, and there was a request for him to get Secret Service protection earlier. And as a former president, you might not have enough security. That will probably change as well going forward, and we need good men and women to continue to go into the Secret Service. It's an amazing job.
I could not believe that request was denied, and I remember saying, this man lost his father and his uncle, and he is a presidential candidate, and he does deserve Secret Service protection. And I was shocked that was denied.
Sorry, little bro, you don't get it until you get above 9%, okay? You gotta get to 10% to get Secret Service.
From Donald Trump, that's part of...
Yeah, why are they even talking about fucking RFK?
I thought was insane.
He doesn't get any votes.
Again, that's the political side of it, Bill.
Yeah, and Sean, listen, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to be run back now that have been said in recent days or weeks or even months, and it's not going to be a flattering picture, which again I think is going to remind us to find a way to lower the temperature. Joe Biden could start that. He said he's going to talk to Donald, in his words, Donald this evening, and all likelihood, we'll see whether or not that happens. I imagine the former president would take that phone call. And then Joe Biden also said, I might see you again later tonight. So I would anticipate perhaps...
Oh, gosh. Why is one step so glitchy up here? I'm still frozen.
I don't know where he pops up, but we read the statement. But he's going to, because we saw him, fist clenched.
And you
Yeah, and I will wait for that, for that moment.
I think that will be very iconic. As Dana pointed out, and Dana, I'll throw it to you. I think that picture, and knowing him as well as I do, and knowing him for as many years, almost.
Oh.
Just rerun. I know he's saying that's odd, but the moment with their fire. One of the things that's pretty incredible about his instincts as well, aside from wanting to reassure people that he was okay and show people that he was going to continue to fight, is that he
statements wishing Trump's recovered and want them to say, yeah, what do you expect? They're like, do you want AOC to come out and be like, I'm really sad that the shooter missed? Like, they're not gonna say that. Like, you're crazy.
29.
Kid just left Butler Memorial Hospital en route to Pittsburgh.
Haha, look at the fireball.
Big dog. Kicking myself. Thinking phone was kind of cool though.
Is Pittsburgh where the UFC is? Is that actually where he's going?
No, I think UFC.
Bruh, I'm not getting too many of these shits from the reward at least, but thank God there's an electric new in here.
There's a video of the SS Sniper shooting the shooter. Yeah, I know. I watched it already. I can't watch it on stream though. Wildwood Boardwalk already printed T-shirts. They are so shooting makes me stronger, bro. They didn't even think like they didn't even try to like come up with like a better fucking statement.
Or maybe they had it printed before.
Yes, inside job.
Someone investigate those guys.
AI. It's so ugly. I mean, I don't think these guys are going for.
And for the American patriots in the audience who help innocent victims, political violence in all forms is un-American.
Ay, lo veo esto.
As you rightly point out, Bill Hemmer, there are many questions and Americans demand answers. I have already contacted the Secret Service for a
This is such a boring farm.
The Secret Service Director, Kimberly.
Boring.
That's fake, right? Yeah, it's fake.
Why are you alive still? Die.
Thank you both. We're going to check back in with you later on as our coverage continues. But first, joining us now, Dave McCormick. He was in the front row. He was at President Trump's rally tonight, sitting there when this shooting started. He's also the Republican Senate candidate going up against incumbent Senator Casey. Dave, wish of course we had you on the better circumstances. You had a front row seat literally.
What you farming for? It's been a while since I've been there.
I'm farming for the Turquoise timber seedlings right now. So in order to make my Tempest mag, I need 50 of them, and I'm trying to make 2 because I want 2 crystal mags.
Like he could literally.
So that's why I'm gonna need 100 Turquoise timber seedlings.
Who shot? Yeah, he could come out with that. He's gonna sweep Biden. You're cooked. First of all, I'm cooked. There's nothing I can do. I'm not the Democratic Party. No way he comes out with rap with his base. Yes, he will. The new Republican Party doesn't give a fuck about that, dude. What are you talking about?
And then over my shoulder, I realized that someone else had been hit. And unfortunately, someone behind me had been in the stands and had been shot, and it looked like he was very seriously wounded. His people next to him were trying to treat him, but there was a lot of blood. And so you have the entire 15,000 people, many of them on their knees, down because we didn't know if the shooting was over. We didn't know if there was one shooter or 2 shooters. And the president, showed real strength and composure.
I can't believe that's low enough for you to glitch yourself up there.
Just moved him out, and eventually the crowd dissipated, but we really didn't know what was.
Speedrun jump.
You're fucking delusional, dude. Did you get shot? Like, what the fuck's going on?
Hey.
So, there's like.
That was quick as fuck.
People, okay? Yeah, the town that he's in does not.
Are you kidding me? Okay.
Yeah, there's 1.1
Electric new.
million people.
Die. Oh fuck! They killed me.
So,
bruh.
the one thing I'll say is like events like this and events like Brandon, having having this massive like fuck up on the debate stage.
One seedling.
Cause more normies to start paying attention to politics.
Hey, that move seems okay.
Way that this actually works in favor
Just
of
kind
the
of slow.
Democrats is that like people start paying attention to politics again, and then they start hearing Trump be like, "We have to literally kill everyone who I suspect."
Yeah, that's okay for mob clear, honestly.
Like, oh my god, this guy's crazy, and then.
I'm using the normal clothing. It's not very good for mob clearing. Gosh, I should level up my Miyamoto. I literally have Miyamoto and Dark Miyamoto. And I have Orihime, who I heard was good for mob clear. My phone turned off.
Chaz cry one single tear back. Okay, what are you talking about? I'm doing this is the news, okay? What the fuck? And then if I cry, you'd be like, oh, fake tears. Fake tears from this fucking deep.
Yo, Bara got unalived by crabs and Thunder New.
Okay.
Indeed, I did.
Does it embolden him or does it humble him?
I'm gonna tag this.
And it's gotta be, it's shocking the core of a nation as well. That in an adjacent rooftop that this can happen. What's your overall view and your overall initial thoughts?
You contradict yourself 10 times.
Well, first of all, I'm glad that
Wait, what?
we had a little bit of time. I was very emotional earlier. I'm not sure I could have done television because I've known Trump for about 30 years. So I'm watching a personal thing.
He didn't die. Like, he survived, bro. He's stronger than before. This is the greatest gift that could have happened to him, okay? What do you mean?
No! Come on.
Like, he literally, not only was he
Doesn't
shot,
Blue Fang Blade hit across the map? Or you too good for old school?
Sadly, Blue Fang Blade doesn't hit across the map. Or like, it does hit from far away, but it it hits from far away, but it doesn't go through enemies. But part of me kind of wants to put it on a little bit, maybe. But I like having one step. But it's okay for my runs to take long on this. I mean, I'm getting at least one every run. So all I have to just do is 100 runs of this, and I'm already about halfway done.
The Democrats have a heart, but it must feel like you legitimately think that a guy like Newt Gingrich, a political operative, for longer than you have been alive, is genuinely saddened by the events.
What? Who survived?
Are you fucking that dumb? Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I think it's just funny. I guess I don't watch enough Fox News, but like, all the presenters seem to be trying to prove their Trump credentials constantly. Everything was like, well, I've known him 15 years. I feel like I've known him for 102 years.
Yeah, they really shot that man.
He's getting shot, or is this just what they do the whole time?
If he died, that would have been crazy.
Fujin Circle Dance sub. You have a Shura.
Oh, dude, you're right. I should use Fujin Circle Dance Sublime.
That'll go down in history, and that will help define who Donald J. Trump is.
You're totally right.
Listening, and it just, I've known him 30 years like you have, Mr. Speaker, and I had a lot of the same emotions.
After this run, I got my, I'll be looking like Raylan. I'll equip my falling star.
Vividly and very.
Obviously, people are going to be shocked and sad that their friend got shot at and hit. Come on. Could be more than politics to some people. Dude, these are lizards. wearing human skin, and not even a good one at that. Look at him. It's like it's literally drooping.
Speedrun jump.
Like, nah, dude. No, that's his friend.
Fuck.
Every night. He gives him little baby kisses before tucking him into bed. Like,
Hey.
these are monstrous, soulless goons. And not just because, I'm not saying that just because they're Republican. Plenty of them on the Democratic ticket too. Plenty of them on the Democratic side. The only person who I legitimately think is Sean Hannity, because Sean Hannity does actually have a genuine, non-platonic, romantic interest in Donald Trump. Like he actually wants Trump to blow his back out. Newt Gingrich, by the way, the guy that they're talking about, as though he has a soul, literally left his wife.
He instantly died.
Of cancer.
Spear uses gotta teach twin sword to twin sword user.
McCain did a similar thing as well.
He knew Trump for 32 years. How long do you know his wife?
Yeah.
I'm a goated twin sword user though.
These are all just WoW players.
I don't know, like who else can hit 30 mil?
Head back to Asmus chat, you cyst farms.
I got a clip. I hit 31 mil in the event one time. That's my almighty like highest number.
Just to turn around.
No, but you really. How are you remembering my own class's skills better than I am? That's just crazy.
Like, no, McCain did it too. John Edwards as well, but McCain also did it. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, really. How did I forget that Fusion Circle Dance Sublime was a thing?
A lot of people's older WoW cancer, I think.
And what did you see?
Sean, you know,
Who survived? Oh, you.
It was a really surreal moment. Just 10, 15
But
minutes prior, we're sitting there, we're watching former President Trump.
If I equip my
give a great speech. The crowd was electric, despite
if I equip my falling star, then I'll have to take off one of my damage cap buffers. Then I won't hit 29 mil on this guy anymore. I gotta be hitting my max damage at all times. Die.
And then all of a sudden, mayhem, ensued, and we heard probably 3 to 4
Die.
ring out, and
Oh, come on, man. Bruh.
we heard
Die. Oh, you couldn't see any 29 mils there. But I know you've seen them in a couple of these runs. They exist. They're real. I'm the most powerful player in this game. No one can hit higher numbers than me.
Oh no, I gotta beat him with 3 hits.
Oh no, now I gotta beat him with 3 hits. Food and Circle and sub? Oh yeah. Ashura. I wonder if I have him. I might.
Secret Service had helped him up, and he pumped his fist at the crowd, and the crowd went nuts. We started chanting USA, and it was a sense of relief, I think, that overcame us because we were just happy that President Trump was okay.
Yeah, it really is. And let me get to
I mean, I know Battle Mage Shizuka can mob clear. I've seen people using her for it, and it didn't seem that bad.
Tell us what you saw, and if it was any different. And I do appreciate both of you. I guess you were both in row 4, Thomas. Is that true?
Yeah, that's correct.
You know what? Since even Master doesn't one shot, I might as well just stick to using Crushing Claw too.
Bystanders who got hit today as well. It's very disturbing. We were only, 4 rows back from President Trump. The crowd was on
Just die.
90 degrees all day. We stood outside for 6.
He's like, oh, someone tried to kill one person.
So, with these damage cap buff Ogies, there's 2 ways to be powerful. Hitting insane numbers or doing every dungeon incredibly fast.
He's like, damn, dude, that's crazy.
But these upper level perk weapons, you could just hit 14 and 15 mils just all the time.
How can I make this
Without even needing to set up.
very normal things happening on Edge? Why would they they're talking like, oh, Israel policy, right? But like, Trump is, this is so anti-Semitic, obviously, but it's also so unimaginable.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready to see this flawless speedrun jump?
Trump is more popular in Israel than Joe Biden. What are you saying?
Y'all ain't ready.
Dude, modern
In fact, I'll do it with Mikami.
Nazis are in a state of
Hug.
They just refuse to recognize how much Trump glazes Israel. They're like, no,
Hey.
sorry, I promise. That's funny.
Come on, stupid rock.
You have to admit the blood in the race first picture goes hard. No, brother, I saw him get shot in real time. I saw him get up in real time. That was the first thing I said. I was like, it's so done. It's over. Pack it up.
Everyone die. I'm paralyzed. Come on, man. Die.
They're blaming the head of the Secret Service. Yes, DEI.
Oh, I should be using that idle Kentucky Vanguard.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
At least that move comes out fast.
Is there a clip of your reaction?
Not bad.
Yeah, it's both on my TikTok and also on my fucking. You're not hood. Stop trying to be hood. But what? Stop trying to be hood. What did I say? That's what?
I think you said fam.
Stop. I don't say fam. This is. I never say fam.
They look at the director as if she has anything to do with like. With
No, dude, you don't understand. She hates.
She said, guys, everyone underneath me do a slightly worse job.
Yeah.
This must be so painful to watch.
I'm a woman, and as a woman, I like doing womanly things, okay? Which is doing my job, but worse.
I wonder how much time I got left in these booths, man.
Wait, this isn't a joke? Wait, what?
Not very long. Probably end stream after the boost. Maybe I'll start up another one later.
This is the
Kentucky!
the 26th direct.
Man, where's my big damage? Hey, you saw that? It lagged, so it even stuck on the screen. Does that guy have crit cut or something? Or maybe my crit is just... Well, my crit is good. 73.
Yeah. Do you want me to? What do you want me to do? Take this seriously? I'm sorry. Hold on, guys. I don't believe that a woman Secret Service director is going to do a worse job. I do not believe that she was hired for the position specifically because she's a woman, as implied by the
Marshall Sclafty. I'm tired.
like Elon Musk literally hires people like he knows how fucking being put in charge of protecting the president. She was guarding a bag of Cheetos.
What a goofball you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's take a look at how I'm doing.
It'd be real funny if we found out that, like, you know, the people in charge of Elon Musk's security team also worked at Pepsi. Like, senior director in global security at PepsiCo. Anyway.
Okay, let's see
Oh,
here.
yeah, he hired a woman.
Oh wow, I'm already halfway there. This process hasn't been too bad. I'm gonna get a big ass cheesesteak after this boost is done. Cheesesteak, probably like something to drink, like a protein shake. Just go crazy on the protein.
Yeah, and he survived. Like, what are we talking
And I'll probably get like a snack, like some hot fries.
Yeah, this is the greatest day of his life, and chatters are like, why aren't you more sad about the president who wants to deport literally every undocumented migrant in the country? Why aren't you sad about it? Yeah. Show some respect, man. Where's the decorum? Like,
and we know that a lot of leaders around the world have been weighing in on American politics and the cognitive state of President Biden, etc. But they're watching this too.
Elon never said anything about her being an incapable woman. He's saying she doesn't have the capacity to handle that responsibility. First of all, like heading global security for PepsiCo is actually a fucking very serious job. Probably more serious of a job than fucking the Secret Service. That's number one. And number two, you know exactly why they're saying that. They're saying that because, oh, it's DEI. Okay? I know more than you. I'm sorry. Maybe you don't understand it. Maybe you can't read between the fucking lines. Or maybe you're being purposely obtuse right now because you think this is a matter of debate. Okay?
To be fair, Elon Musk has never said any anti-DEI stuff. And doesn't really
no, that's not a thing. That's not a thing that Elon Musk is routinely talking about, so you're right.
Fun and, the apprentice and the real estate magnate.
Speed run jump.
The tone changed on a dime, right? I mean, it was a full-on attempt,
Lock in.
essentially, to take
Hey.
knock him out of office that went on really for 4 years. He was constantly handling incoming. I don't know why he saw it tonight, that's for sure. I use that as an expression prior to what we saw now. But no one, regardless of what people's
Did he not spawn? Oh, okay.
to find anyone who has handled more onslaught than President Trump. And I think that you're so right.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Look at the guy on the line. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, they look distraught because they're like, Trump looks
It feels so good when he just immediately dies. Turquoise timber seedling.
Like, it's so... What? No, this is a dumbass take. It's the fact that a roof close by was wide open. It's not the same that she's a woman. It's the fact that she failed to stop it. You are reading into something.
director. Who got there?
The director personally was like, do not make sure that fucking rooftop is secure. I, as a woman, I'm not saying this as a woman, I'm saying this as the director of the Secret Service.
200 yards is enough.
Yeah.
Everything else, forget about it.
Like,
Oh yeah.
oh, Jesus.
Still receiving care. I am deeply thankful for the Secret Service's swift action to keep former President Trump and rally-goers safe. The attempt on former President Trump's life is horrific and contrary to everything our nation stands for.
And wherever you're looking to see that, you should never look at that again. Okay? No. That's some fucking random guy that OAN decided to claim was the shooter. Dude, I love people being like,
Oh.
I can't believe, people aren't...
Power! I forgot to power up. Power!
Is like already moved on to being like, this was
Oop.
the Chinese Ukrainians that actually did...
I shall not die by your hand.
There's like dumbass right-wingers on Twitter being like, how can we make this
Damn.
attempted assassination of a former president about, I don't know, whoever I don't personally like.
All my runs in here are just faded to be 4 minutes.
Chinese, Ukrainian, Mexicans who are of Jewish background as well, of Jewish faith.
Congressman, this is your nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my nephew. They were there. I set them up. They went to the rally. They were in the Friends and Family pen, which was just to the president.
How much time is left now? 7 minutes.
On the left on the screen, but to the president's right. In the line.
Arg. I'm too lazy.
They heard shots coming in.
I'm too lazy to do one more run.
Also, there were 4 or 5 rows behind them.
Do I do it?
I
don't know. Laziness consumes my heart.
A bullet had grazed his neck. My sister-in-law had encouraged him to go to the first aid tent.
Skyrending sword looks so sick.
And when they got to the triage tent,
Yeah, I'll look and see what people are doing in Oni.
dead.
about what the president did say about.
Maybe I'll do Satan Ignis real quick.
I ask you not as a congressman, but as a medical doctor. I was shot with a bullet. It pierced the upper part of my.
I got Jubei, so Satan Ignis is a claparoony.
The real drama is, was he actually shot with a bullet, or was he actually shot with a piece of glass? Like, was he shot with, or did he get hit with a piece of glass? That's the real drama. That's what I want to fucking know about. Does it matter? No, not really. But I would like to know. It is funny if Trump is lying about it and he didn't actually get shot with a bullet. He got great. No, they said this is after he went to the hospital. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like.
And I'm sure that in and of itself was not exactly a comfortable moment for anybody, but God bless those men for putting their lives on the line and covering him and protecting him the way they did. When you talk about, I mean, life is really.
Are they calling him as president? When you're president, the honorific stays. Even after you are ratchet.
I was wondering why you were calling him president.
No. When you're the president, like, when you become the president once, like, they always say the president. Like, they'll still say the president.
And if it didn't enter his head, it would have crossed through his brain and he would have been dead.
15,000, bruh.
And I just want to tell you a couple things, Sean.
No, they'll say former president, but they'll say President Trump. Like, when they're referring to a former president, they do it, but they're not supposed to. It's not a royal title. No, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they still, like, something.
$30 is not worth it for a fuse mag.
Yeah, your former highest rank, like your former highest position, is still reflected in your current title.
Oh man.
Also, they do actually operate.
The fortune sword looks sick. Why'd you swap?
That was a projection of strength that I think will symbolize this event as we see it through the prism of history. It's hard in the
Wonder if people are selling anything good in the event.
We've had other moments in history. Ronald Reagan famously saying, for example, before they operated,
I feel like doing Ignis. I haven't done it in a while.
That comes to mind. Or George Bush after 9/11 with that bullhorn. The rest of the world will soon hear from us.
But sadly, clearly someone missed that spot right there, and the shooter shot those bullets.
They're finally showing the shooter. I'm not going to show you, but
one last thing I will say. I mean, there is from additional video that is out there that shows the Secret Service. They are also at an elevated position, so they.
Today even Satan Ignis Day.
Showing this gives it more veracity, in my opinion, gives it more legitimacy. But ultimately, I guess that kind of confirms what has been all over Twitter. I'm sure you've probably seen it. I mean, there's no blood. I could show it to you for a second. It's just not like, I'm not in the habit of like showing dead bodies in general, but because it doesn't show them clearly. Anyway,
yeah, Satan Ignis.
The thing is, he was on top of a barn that was like 300. I think it was like what? Yeah, 400 feet away. It is legitimately shocking, but Robert Evans' analysis is that he looked close enough to be like law enforcement, wearing like neutral colors in general, but it still doesn't make sense.
I feel like they know who
yeah,
there's
he's
the bow.
Tactical shit. Like, very graphic. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen the pic of his face, but he is wearing tactical shit, as I told you guys. He was wearing like military style khaki pants, as Alexa pointed out, and he also, if the pic is gore, don't link it. I can't look at gore.
I love the fortune weapons, man.
I don't want to see gore.
I'd love like a fortune purg.
I also can't look at it on. I also can't look at it on Twitch. It's TOS. So anyway, he has like grunt force style. calls on beware. So he looked like a military LARPer.
All right.
They released this photo before the shooting. Wait, they did?
No, Rapid Storm is pretty stupid on my end, but
They found his like they leaked his identity. What? Yeah, he got pigmaned. Damn.
oh fuck me!
Catch it up.
They need to bring Pigman to save him.
Stay away, stay away! How did I not summon Jube?
Look at this.
I don't understand.
Tentacion. It's a thing that people do side by side with, but they only did it to his ear because only his ear got grazed.
Die, say no! Can't take much more of those. See, the reason why I die so quickly is because I don't have anyone else at level 100.
Oh yeah, this happened in Batman.
This is so dumb, dude. I ran away to heal, and by the time I got away to heal and got my bow back out, I was already back at the HP that I was at before I started running.
Do you think because the supporter died, he can't go full batshit crazy?
Oh lord, my heal came out, but not the fucking, like, actual HP.
Actually, there's a better
So annoying.
He hasn't gone fucking nutty mode. He's just got almost
Okay, she's
70.
good.
He's probably
Oh,
looking at this.
should have swapped while holding the fortune weapon.
You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna just be cool.
Die, Satan!
Crazy.
Eventually she'll start doing big damage.
Fucking cool. Fellow Aussie, think you and anyone who criticized Trump has blood on their hands?
Die! Oh, whoopsie.
Every single leftist. Oh wait, this is the woman that is this the
Ah, now he's just chilling.
she covered me.
No, he is not chilling anymore. What are you doing?
Lefties Hassan Abbey came to Australia recently.
Oh my Lord Jesus in heaven, can I please hit him? Like, my moves are supposed to lock on.
Biden to the CNN, the MSNBC and Washington Post, New York Times et al. Activists to the celebrities who called the man leading the polls a threat to democracy and
I hate this motherfucker, dude.
on their hands.
Come to the corner now.
That he got shot. Like the first place, like I got. Like this is.
Now you don't want to move. Okay.
How was that accent? Oh.
Bro, when is she gonna start doing her big damage? Oh, there we go. Oh, stupid me. I'm not using my own Vanguard correctly. Are you kidding me, dude?
Wrong, like, listen, if you're shooting the fucking president, like, you know, you as a rando, you're not.
This game is being so dumb right now, but at least I am doing big damage to him.
Wait.
Hiya! There we go, there's the big damage. Die, Satan! Please die, please die. Yes! Oh! Yo!
Trump got the mandate of heaven, y'all QT.
I'll do more damage when I have my fortune staff equipped when I swap.
The former president was hit in the ear and hustled away to a local hospital. The gunman who fired from outside the security perimeter, this is new video of him on the rooftop he fired from, was killed. This is a video of him after he was dead. One of the rally spectators was also killed. Two others were critically wounded. And we're also going to show you this aerial photo that we have, just giving you a sense of the location of where the shooter was. You can see there the location of the suspect gun.
Oh! My friend in game, well, he's my friend IRL too, but Salad, he made his thing.
Was shot. It gives you a sense of the location of both.
Okay, yeah, we just accidentally.
Outside the
That chatter that posted that fucking
And just a short time ago,
ban that
Anderson, the
fucking
former
idiot.
president, posted on
He
social
posted
media
a tweet replying
about the
to literally
incident.
the
He said,
fucking
among other things, this,
face of the shooter.
quote, I want to thank the United
Busted
States
out.
Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania.
No, but you don't know. He identified as Chinese, man. He said, in my heart, he said, yeah, dude got fucking domed, dude. It's crazy.
Oh.
It's incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter.
Why the fuck?
He actually has it.
That was so crazy. Like, now it's like coming. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to think that, like, that was the first thing that people immediately went with. That's the New York Post wrote that.
Wow, good for him, dude.
Although they're identified as Chinese, as if like he was asked just before he was shot.
Yeah. Anyway.
But he's not holding it. Hold it.
Dr. Line, thank you for talking to us. Just tell us, first of all, where you were when the shots went out and what you did.
He was wearing a shirt for the right wing.
Oh, he was just looking at it. He can't hold it yet. He needs to be 135.
This guy, the guy up to the left. There's a lot of guys who are chill. Like, they're like, another day.
It's like a normal American thing.
Another day, baby.
President Trump was speaking at looking the other way.
And once the president was taken,
He was wearing khaki shorts and a gray shirt. Do you think that's tactical? Was he wearing khaki pants, like military fatigues? No shorts.
Well, I honestly don't even feel like doing. Well, I kind of do. I'm just really hungry.
Ridiculous, by the way. I think it's like absolutely ridiculous that they didn't see a dude posted up that wasn't them. You know what I mean?
That guy's doing the prevention runs. That's like the ultimate end game. I want to be able to do that someday. Let me see. Satan Igunisu.
He's dead ass wearing a Demolition Ranch shirt?
no fucking way. No way.
Wait, is that the Brandon? Wait.
No way. That's not Brandon.
That's a different gun YouTuber.
Yeah, he's like the biggest gun YouTuber.
Bro.
Now that's crazy.
Is this for real? I mean, you can't see any blood here, but...
Ah, fuck it. Time to drink Moon King.
He's wearing a Demolition Ranch shirt. Who's friends with Brandon Herrera?
Go run.
Got the shooter, hog of all hogs. This is going to be a top of the hour ad break debate. I'm not even going to click on it yet, but I know this is going to be a top of the hour ad break debate. 100%. Okay? Yep. I was right. Fuck you, chatter.
Demo Ranch's merch sales are going to go crazy.
No, they're going to get mad at him. They're going to somehow link
Die. Die.
What is demolition? I'm not American. This is just like a gun.
Die.
Don't show
Die. Yeah, this time I'll actually power myself up more quickly because I totally forgot about doing that. Die. Die Igunisu. Hit him, please. Turn around.
I mean, that might be fake. I mean, there are so many shirts of that color with the American flag on the side.
I don't know where this bitch is. Luckily, he just came into my move. I had to use it to gain invincibility. Hey, look at all those caps. Die. Jubei is so OP.
How do they have this shirt? How do they have this?
2 Root of Golden Alchemy on a Lychee? Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Clear photo of the shooter, not sure where the photo.
He probably will do
I don't
that.
know if that's him.
Purgatorial Club.
When they're shooting on range with a rifle.
Yeah. I don't think so. I mean, I don't know. I take my glasses off when I'm shooting.
I forget what the Satan Axe looks like.
And so I assumed, I thought...
Is the club the axe?
Yeah, I'm just leaving the venue now, so I haven't seen
Probably not in my inventory.
the video. You know, I've talked to authorities. I'm just leaving. It just seemed to me like
Nope.
the rounds were coming out either behind or just above where the bleachers were.
Bro,
It was coming from behind. Coming from behind the bleachers.
I'm stretching. Right.
As you said, you're a doctor. You're familiar with guns. You've seen the results of violence before, but being there, witnessing that, I know you haven't had time maybe to even think too much about it, but how are you doing?
Demolition Ranch. YouTube is killing gun channels, so I got some in the works.
You know, if you think in medical training, you're
I'm gonna do something crazy.
something bad happens, jump into action.
It's guerrilla marketing.
That's Trump. There's really no aid to give.
We're joking. We don't know if it's just shirt. Please don't kill us.
They didn't really need aid. You know, I helped take them out. The bleachers were briefly, and then I went to go check on my friends, and that's when I noticed other people were hit, but they were already being evacuated. So it's just a lot to process. I really.
Makami's getting the shit beat out of him in there.
I mean, usually it's just like a crazy person. At least throughout history. It's rarely ever like a very well organized. It's either like CIA or you know, no, I'm saying like it's either like a very suspicious person which with a lot of background in like the Navy intelligence, for example. You know, he's a Cuban or he's a anti-communist, pro-communist, pro-Castro.
On Monday for events that have now changed. They're learning only minutes ago that the president will now be returning to the White House.
I can't wait to get this big ass cheesesteak. Ooh, it's gonna feel good.
Only that the mood at the White House is just utter shock. One senior administration official telling me,
Time to spawn in, bitch.
really horrible when I asked about the security incident that
Is he gonna come this way?
at the former president's rally. Now, the president, of course, did address the nation.
Fire!
Against political violence and told reporters that he was trying to get in touch with the former president. Now,
Nice. He's just standing there. Oops.
On what had occurred, and it was in that moment, of course, that the president said that he wanted to address the nation, and that is indeed what he did this evening. Now, of course, the Biden campaign is also changing their posturing after huddling tonight. They have decided to pause their outbound communications and pull down all TV ads. Also going out to staff, telling them to refrain from commenting on social media. So a lot of movement both within the White House and within the Biden campaign tonight.
Wow, yeah, this is the first like political shooting in the like internet age.
How do you guys have the photo of the shooter before the rally?
Someone just taking pictures from
Yeah, and it's like a it's a photo from behind too.
on a rooftop.
Like, how did you? Were you there? Did you take a photo of the shooter before he shot at the president, the former president? It doesn't make sense. Guys, how many times do I visit this stage?
Don't kill me! Satan, no. All my hits there just didn't come out. Please. Oh, fuck me. It's okay, bruh. Die.
I feel unlucky because we fucking had tickets to this rally. You know, people died there. Like, literally. We wouldn't have been let in there. We would have been like a...
Phew.
You would have been hundreds of meters away next to the shooter.
We would have taken that photo from behind it.
Also, if he was a Demolition fan, Ranch fan, he hates us.
Yeah, he was like, I was gonna kill Trump, but fuck you guys. I'm gonna kill you guys instead.
Kringle. Chris Kringle.
You don't think he would kill people for that photo?
How tired I am. And hungry.
But before he actually does the shooting, also I forgot to run the 3-minute ad break. I'm gonna run it now. And like I said, if you no longer want to see
Not only am I tired, I'm bloody hungry as hell.
Man was called out to the police suspect. Yeah, the BBC. The photo of him from behind. I don't think this is him, man.
No, it's a random.
It's just a random photo.
In a shirt.
Like, how is that him? I don't know.
He also looks different to the guy on the roof. He looks like a different build. Also, the shirt has the American flag on the left.
If Salad starts leveling up, I'm gonna start leveling up as well. I got an Infernal Purge in the works.
Anyway,
That can be my godlike wind build.
Sort through this, and just are learning rules that the FBI and the Pittsburgh FBI now is taking the lead on this investigation.
I wonder what the percentage chance is for bonus damage on the Infernal Purge.
Security concerns heading into the RNC next week, and the DNC shortly after that. You have the statement from the Homeland Security Secretary saying
Got my LD3 Revolt.
with the campaigns and that security.
another witness.
What were you doing before the shooting?
Gonna be real cool to have.
I was just hanging,
15%. Oh, it's double. Wow.
I noticed two officers that were looking for something or somebody. I was looking around myself and seen a guy on top of one of the buildings go in between one building.
You get a huge buff when you use that Bursting Embers move.
And when I went back to my spot, I heard that people could still see the person from where they were standing. So I checked that out, and I went back to tell the officer.
Dude, I feel like we really do have an
So I'll put that Vortex move on there.
Our law enforcement is so fucking.
I hope that Bursting Embers move is somehow both fire and wind. It's probably not, but I wish it was.
So I checked that out.
Man, I only have five Novas to make.
The officer that if he came over there, he could see them. And when I turned my back, when the shots started, and then it took me a second or two to figure out exactly what it was. And then it was just getting out of there and helping some other person out with her child, and we got out, and that was the end of that, and I went and left, and that was all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my Infernal Purge soon.
This is the other guy.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us, this is Personal Farming Greenhouse here. We had a party. And we all decided, hey, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees up there under the shade.
There's nothing. I said this earlier, but there's nothing funnier than wearing a Trump 2020 visor with the fake hair. I had one of those.
Already have a red.
Yeah. While also talking about like how you almost thwarted the attempted assassination of the former president, whose merch you're wearing.
And listen to the rally, right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up. And
Well, that should be enough for today's stream.
Better quality, thank you.
We're gonna continue to grind.
He's the most British man in America.
Next stream, I don't know what I'll do.
Very upset, as you can imagine.
What should I farm for?
Greg was someone who was here. You weren't inside the event, but you were
So hard to think about what I should farm for. Got no rightly clue.
You can see behind us at the Brinkles Farming Greenhouse here. We had a party.
Maybe I'll just finish off doing Fairview Grotto. Then it'll be the marble farm time.
Through the field.
What I don't understand is like, why did the Secret Service just like take
But yeah,
pot shots
I'll talk to
at
y'all
random
later.
people? Was it the shooter that like shot random people and Trump? Like,
They said it was